Okay, man, check this out. We live. This is actually part two of the interview. We've already started the interview. Sorry I couldn't get y'all there earlier, but we here. If you're on my YouTube live, hit a like button. Again, I'm gonna let him reintroduce himself. Like I said, this is actually part two, so you guys, part one will be uploaded earlier. Introduce yourself again.
Yes, sir. This is Kickstand 50. My name is John Peak. They call me 50. I'm the president and CEO of Kickstand Promotions LLC, company right here in Atlanta, marketing and events company.
Give him your website, address, and
It's
phone number.
www.kickstandpromotions.com. Instagram is Kickstand Promotions. Twitter is Kickstand Promo 1.
Okay.
And you reach me at the same
Okay.
Kickstand Promotions.
What I'm doing is I'm having an interview with my man 50, and we're talking about where he come from to where he is now. But more importantly, we're talking about the company that he started. He has an advertising, marketing, all-in-one company that can even advertising, marketing, and host company that can come and host your event, market, advertise, the whole 9 yards. And he specializes in motorcycle events per se. He does whatever you need him to do, but he specializes in motorcycle events because he comes from the motorcycle set. He actually does ride motorcycle HD. Y'all already know HD only, but he markets to. He does it all. So anyway, that's what the part one started off at, and this is part two. So I'm gonna finish it here. So besides, like I said, watching Atlanta grow
Yes.
to what it is now, and did you ever think that it would? Did you ever even have? Did it ever even matter that Atlanta would get to where it is now? Or did,
Oh, well, it's I say the Atlanta motorcycle set is the most unique motorcycle set I think around, because that I've seen.
okay,
I can say that I've seen. It's the only set that, from what I hear, even people coming into town, they say it's completely different because we have so many clubs that all seem to get along.
okay,
I mean, from social clubs that support to different MCs, male, female, co-ed, MSCs, ones that are growing nationally. They're growing by leaps and bounds, adding chapters around the country. You've got one club that's building an empire that's kind of leading the way. You got another club, front runners, that's growing by leaps and bounds at national club now. I mean, you saw the writing on the wall when they first started because they were about the business, different clubs and different things. Kings of the South doing the same thing, growing. It's a different bike set than hearing people that come from out of town that come here can't believe how well we operate and how well we act, interact with each other and support each other. It doesn't matter. Well, it matters what you got on your back. It does to the club and different things, but it doesn't matter as far as support.
Yeah.
Because we all need each other and have needed each other at one time or another.
With that, when people come and they actually, because if you've never been to a TGI Friday bike night, if you've never been to a 50's bike night, at TGI Friday, and I'm going to say this, I don't know, I'm going to say it like this. We're allowed to drink outside of the restaurant.
We take over the property.
Yeah. So we can drink on the property. So like you said, when a lot of people, when they came down for the Kings, they're like, "Sell,
can I go outside?
You can go outside." And I'm like, "Yeah, nigga." Like, but I gotta. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then I guess that's what kind of blew them away too, because they were like, "Dude, I can actually buy a drink, and the waitress is outside bringing me my drink, and I'm actually across the street, across the thing from the restaurant, and the police is right here." So, that, like you said, that allure, that mystique that Atlanta has definitely been something. It's been something that's been attracting the people here to Atlanta.
Oh yeah, people move here.
Yeah,
people move from other states, other parts of the country, and come here to be part of this bike set. We're unique.
Yeah,
it's an awesome thing. Atlanta is off the chain.
So would you call us trendsetters?
We're beginning to be.
Okay.
We're beginning to be. We're following the example of what California did by the change to the HD movement and how things are going. We've got some great shops here in Atlanta now that are getting into the full customization. Genre, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. All right, moving into full customization.
We getting there. I mean,
we getting there. We
I
trying.
tell people like this. California, I tell everybody like this. California invented the swag. Atlanta got the yonder,
Okay.
and Texas is behind us on everything.
Oh.
So it comes from California to Atlanta and Texas. Texas is becoming the new Mecca or the new Atlanta or the new Cali or whatever you want to call it.
I got you.
They're doing big things in Texas now.
Yeah.
So it came from California to Atlanta and is going to Texas, and then from there you got different stuff popping up all over the world.
And yeah.
But the movement itself, Atlanta to me has trademarked its own movement. California has trademarked its movement. Texas is trademarking the movement, and so forth and so on. But I think when it comes to Atlanta, I think what blows people away about Atlanta is they like, dude, it's like y'all don't have no curfew. The police ain't tripping.
Most of the police here ride. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And then we got a lot of police that are part of clubs, so they know how to interact. That's a case in point to go back to the bike night. 3 of the 5 officers that work out there with me regularly, they all riding their motorcycles to the bike night.
Okay.
So they understand how to operate and how to move in what we do. Basically the set polices itself.
Yeah.
But
they understand when they see a group of people conjugating, they ain't got to run over there.
No.
Yeah, because they are, they ain't
There's no need.
They ain't doing nothing but talking.
There's no need.
Yeah.
Well, one thing, and I hope everyone understands, and it was there when we established Bike Night from the beginning, is a kickstand promotions event is neutral ground.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what club you're in. It doesn't matter how you come. It doesn't whatever. Everyone is welcome at a kickstand promotions event. It doesn't matter what kind of club you in. OMC 1%, 99%. 1%. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Everyone is welcome. And what I try to do is provide a good product, good food, good service, and on top of it, safe atmosphere where everyone feels that they can come and have a good time. That's all it is. That's the only thing I present.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I can't present about being in a club. I don't present about the politics or the interactions or the things of dealing with club life. That's not me. That's not what Kickstand Promotions is about. It's a service company, making sure we put out a good product. That's it.
So, earlier, like I said, you guys got to go back to part 1 to catch, which I'll load up shortly. But we spoke on the transition from being in a motorcycle club to being independent now. Mm-hmm. We also spoke on earlier as far as to the people that you do have to deal with and contend with about Bike Night not being at an MC clubhouse or taking money from the MC community to give it to the public and all that type of stuff. And again, your take on that is?
That would be like saying, okay, what's a good example is, okay, if you eat every day, correct? Mm-hmm. You could go to the grocery store every single day and cook at home. But sometimes you want to go to McDonald's. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you might want to go to Burger King. Sometimes you might want to go to Popeyes or here or there, whatever. It's just something different.
Okay.
That's all. You will never hear me say, don't go to a clubhouse.
Yeah. We still own.
We good?
Yeah, we good.
You'll never hear me say, don't go to a clubhouse.
Yeah.
Because that's the foundation of what we do, is what bikers do. The clubs, I make sure I respect the clubs by not doing anything to step on their toes on their days.
So you have established Wednesday night bike night, and that's established in Atlanta.
I'm not